Hey everybody, today we're going to be analyzing some pro gameplay that recently happened in a Boom TV tournament. We're going to be watching from the perspective of DMOV8 playing Mirage. He is on Mikhail S's team. Mikhail S is going to be the Lady Geist. They are going up against some really good players from other games. Sizlucky, who is playing Grey Talon, is a Fortnite pro. Ellie on Twitch, I believe is how you say his name, is the Pocket. He's a Smite World Champion. And the Infernus is Dapper, who used to play Valorant for Sentinels. So something very interesting at the beginning of the game that we want to look at is you will see the minimap. There is a Pocket and a Shiv going into the Seven's lane. What they are doing here is they are giving the Shiv first lane advantage so that he can shove the Seven under his tower and get a lot of harass on him and set up him a winning lane. So what you'll see here is they come in. I have comms a little bit so that I can hear what they're saying, so I can communicate it to you. So they immediately shove the wave. He calls it, shoves the wave, so he gets all the creep score right there. Or he gets all the souls, sorry. I don't know why I CS creep score. He rotates over, and what he's going to do is he's going to reset this lane up for his 7. So he comes here, he gets this creep wave as well, gets 2 out of the 4, but he doesn't leave. He immediately shoves the second wave because they share CS. He shoves the second wave so that he can re-shove his 7 under the tower. So now the lane is in his advantage. The 7 can go back and buy. And what he does is he comes back. Mikhail S saves this wave for him, and he gets this wave as well. So he now has, after he kills all these creeps, 1,133 gold. He goes back and buys Headshot Booster and Hollow Point Ward. He has the most souls in the game, and he shoved his 7 underneath the turret, or sorry, he shoved the enemy Shiv underneath the turret as well, so that his teammate has a massive advantage. This leads to his 7 taking down the turret instantaneously, as you'll see here, and this massive gold spike that he has compared to everybody else in the lobby. He has 1,200. Everybody else on his team is much lower than him. Everybody else on the enemy team is much lower than him. The 7 is about to take down this tower, and Mirage is about to get a kill from this massive gold lead that he got from rotating and helping his teammate, and from Geist and Mikhail S freezing the wave and not killing it. He gets a double scarab off, one off on the Abrams, one off on the Grey Talon. He's looking for a kill here. The Abrams is going to step too far forward. This is just really good knowledge of the matchup that you're against. Really good knowledge of how powerful your character is. Mirage is really powerful this early. Abrams comes forward, looks for a punch on a creep kill, and immediately gets punished for it. Tornado, Scarabs, instantly dead. He also gets incredible timing and gets their creep camp as well at the 2-minute spawn. So they get the kill, and they gain advantage of their creeps, so just free souls. And now at 2 minutes and 25 seconds, 7 has taken down the turret, and Shiv has lane rotated. Shiv has 684 souls at the moment. The Grey Talon taking a ton of harass. You're just constantly now with Headshot Booster looking to get kills. His first buy here is just really good. Again, knowing the team you're up against. He's going up against Kelvin, going up against Infernus, going up against Abrams. All these characters, Shiv, that heal a ton. First item buy, Decay. This is going to lead to a lot more pressure for him and his team. It's going to give him a lot of turret pressure, a lot of map pressure, as you'll see. He's immediately going to go into the lane and just throw it on the Shiv at 3 minutes into the game. If I was playing Shiv, I'd feel sad. Very sad. Surprised he hasn't thrown it on him yet. I know he does it soon. He goes for a kill with it. Yep, he goes for it right here. He missed the last hit. Oh. Throws the K on him. The Shiv should have instantly backed up, but he doesn't. Gets tornadoed. The damage is just huge. Massive damage with point blank as well, which he recently bought. He's buying a lot of spike items here early in the game. He knows he has a massive lead, and he wants to pressure as much as he can. Mikhail S stays way too long and dies here. He could have probably saved his teammate here if he would have just looked up and fought him with him. But he tells Mikhail S, it's okay, we got the tower, deaths don't matter this early into the game. He's not wrong. The tower is much more valuable than the kill. And this is also, he pushes that wave. He knows Mikhail S is going to come back and get the creep wave. He roams over, and he's already looking to take the second turret now. He knows he has the K. So Kelvin's a free target. He's calling for his teammates, asking him what abilities does he have up. They're telling him nothing. Free kill. Kelvin tries to come over. And another free kill. Not too sure what Kelvin was doing right there. He might have been trying to come to heal his teammate or something with a grenade. By Swift Striker now. Going to give him a ton of attack speed. Notice he never touches his creep waves. This is actually a bad play from him. So he gets in the wave. This is all fine. There's a fight going on right now in blue. He should TP right now. He waits too long. His teammate's dead. Now they're in a 2v4. He still hasn't TP'd. He finally gets there. They do absolutely nothing with his ult. His first ult has a 120-second cooldown. So they did nothing at all. And they're letting their Lash die at purple while he's chasing. He's still chasing. He could have stayed in his lane. He could have applied pressure green, and they could have applied pressure yellow. And there was only one person there that could have responded. It was the Abrams right here. But instead, their Lash dies on purple. They get 0 kills. Everybody gets out. And they lose purple tower here. So I'd just like to see his first ult maybe have more impact there. It's probably a little bit his fault. Just waited too long. They're 3v2 here. They see everybody else on the map. Go for the fight. They get a free kill on the Shiv. Tornadoes them up. So this is actually a 2-for-1 trade here once they kill the Infernus. So this is good. Good rotate. Gets the kill. Now we're going to try to put pressure on the tower. And this becomes a clown fiesta in this lane soon. The enemy team has really bad macro here. This is really good dodge here. Getting around that corner right there. They stay too long, but he ends up living here. Tornadoes away. His Ivy stuns the Shiv. This is a cool tech. Punching around the corner when you don't have any stamina left. And now, they constantly have pressure in purple lane from the enemy team. This is just what they'll do for the rest of the game. Not for the rest of the game, but for a while here. Stamina, always a good item on Mirage. And he's constantly here now, sitting in this lane. It's pre-8 minutes, and he's constantly just trying to put pressure on this tower. And he draws a ton of rotations. He creates a ton of space for his team here. Watch how much pressure they have to send. 3 people already here. Great Talon, Shiv, and Infernus. It's actually 4. 4 people purple side, because Kelvin's here as well. Those decay on him. Does a lot of damage. Kelvin only has 4.7k gold right now. He's 1.3k behind the Mirage. They're still trying to push up this creep wave, so the enemy team got nothing done at all. They called from yellow that Pocket was TPing. So him and his teammate were sitting there waiting for the kill. The Pocket finally comes through. So now we have Pocket, Kelvin, Shiv, and Infernus. 4 people are still here. So the enemy team is going to have a ton of, his team, D-Mob's team, is going to have pressure on yellow. But instead, Zergy decides to farm the super creeps. And finally, Infernus rotates over into the yellow lane. So they realize we are wasting a ton of time having 47 people here. It's just Pocket and Shiv. This is a really good tech. Jumping up there, decaying this Shiv nonstop because you can't get traded up here. So just remember that. Just a little something small. If you have an advantage, especially if you're playing Mirage, sitting up there is really nice. I don't know why they're so out of position here. This is just really bad play from them. They kind of just AFK'd mentally. They knew that the Pocket was in there and had his ult. They even communicated it. So now they get dove. This is really good by him, though, surviving. The dome goes out. The Kelvin has no damage. He has 5k souls. He sits at the edge, uses his dash roll, slides around the corner, slides again. Really good use of his movement. Buys a ton of time for his teammates. So while this is all going on, and it's a clown fiesta in this lane, his teammates are pushing yellow the entire time. They get Walker here. His teammates are fighting in a 2v4. This is a really bad TP by him as well. I think they over-aggress a lot here. He ends up tower diving. Seems like he's kind of tilted. That they have great talent on their team and that character got buffed. So again, this entire time, for the past 3 minutes or something, the enemy team has had 37 million people in this lane. Leads to getting a free yellow, and this will rotate into green pressure as well for them. Urn comes up. He's calling, just trying to take as many of their camps as they can. Nobody's touched the urn yet. He comes in, gets a free kill here. This Abrams is super overextended. Once they get these Guardians tower down, they have a lot of map pressure now. Just again, Decay just being a really good item against these characters. This is a really good play by him too. Good map awareness, just good knowledge, just good using your brain. Hits a nice shot through the veil, gets another stack on him, takes him down. Mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful, love it. 17-year-old crackhead, just constantly thinking. Turret's really low down here on purple. They've been constantly trying to add pressure here. They go through the veil, trying to get a pick, don't get it. They finally get the turret down. Mission successful after about 27 hours. Farming jungle for once. If you notice here, most of the gold has been going to their 7, Zergy, and to their Geist. Their 2 carries, 9k, 9k, 11k on the Lash as well. So he does have low gold early in the game, but he has been roaming a lot with Decay. This character is very powerful early stages in the game just by the basic things of his kit. Now he gets Headhunter. Now he has even more of an early power spike here. This item is very good the earlier you get it. Here they get really greedy. Always be aware of your minimap. You look at your minimap 97% of the time in this game and you play it for 3. Okay? So right here, he will see the Abrams, making it clear that he is running from right to left if he was staring at his minimap. There are also creeps in the lane, so they see them doing this, so the enemy team can react to this. This is a very bold play. I say bold, but this is actually stupid. So in front of this small room, they come in. Grey Talon's going to hit them for a ton of damage, and then Abrams stuns both of them, insta-kills the Ivy. And then Kelvin comes in, gets the assist as well. Free 2 kills, given away. Lose map pressure. Now Pocket can get yellow because you have to defend Green Walker. Good thing you have 7. 7 can just go throw 37 balls on him, maybe take it down. Do they lose Green Walker because of that? No, they do not, but they lose yellow Guardian Tower. They also lose a kill blue. So this right here is just good. Remember I was talking about your power spike. So he knows he just gets items. He TPs on the Shiv. The Shiv has 11k gold. He has 9k. But this early in the game, with Scarabs, his item spike, just too much damage. He almost got ulted, but I don't think the Shiv would have killed him. The Shiv just panicked at the end right there. Just knowing your character's limits against other characters, having game knowledge, very crucial. He buys return fire. Because he will be in melee a lot of times. They just get completely caught out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not too sure what the Kelvin was doing right there. Every time he sees any of the characters that heal, he just decays them instantaneously. Oh, here Abrams is just straight trolling. Gets a nice tornado on multiple of them. Free kill. Good return fire pop too. Good return fire pop as well. Here he dies. Just unfortunate. Just a Guardian Tower this late into the game, 15 minutes. You can't depend on your outer Guardian turret to keep you alive at all. You will get dove so fast with 4 people. There's actually a lot of map pressure going out against them right now, but they do have Urn. They're actually down 7,000 gold right now. He's at 13k gold. His 7's at 21k, but that's kind of natural. Geist 16k. So he's not too far behind his guys. But again, he's been roaming, having a lot of participation around the map, adding a lot of map pressure. You're not really looking for this character to do turbo damage. So this is actually really good right here, what they do. This is just overall macro gameplay. They see how many are on the minimap on the right side. They see that they have a really nice wave here at green that's just set up for them to come and kill. So we're going to sit here and we're not going to plant the urn. The second that he comes, you want to defend that walker? That's great. He TP's out, and now we're looking at a 6v5, and we have urn pressure. Pocket goes in, not sure how many he hit. He needs to, one thing he could have done here was immediately, the second he TP'd and he was really low, he could have told his Ivy, yo, I need healing now, heal me now so we can fight. Heal me now, we have an advantage in players, heal me, let's fight. He waits a little bit too late, there we go. Finally, the healing comes through, and he immediately gets hit by a bird. Now they're just chasing down kills. There's no point in doing this at all. While you're doing this, you're losing your walker. So they got the urn, but they traded one walker. Actually, this is a good trade for them. They get a walker plus urn. The enemy team does get the green walker, but they get purple walker and urn. So always making sure that you have a positive trade in these situations is good. It's going to lead to victory royales. They leave. Zergy is always... Zergy gets demanded. They tell him, take creep camps, take this consistently throughout the game. Just massive wave cleanup now. Going to be skipping through a lot of this. He doesn't have his ult up. His teammates are fighting without an ult. Without his ult, I wouldn't advise that. Should always split push, ult into team fights that you can force that are advantageous, but they win it anyways. They were down gold, voice crack at 47 million years old, but now they're up 4K. They get one kill here and immediately force mid-balls. This is so good what he does. The Infernus, you know that the Infernus is going to try to ult to stun everybody to steal the Rejuvenator. He uses his Tornado and catches him mid-air to stop him, but his teammates still don't secure the Rejuvenator. It's just like my ranked games. They clean up all the kills. And this fight actually leads to them snowballing somehow into completely dominating the game here in a second. So the enemy team still has Rejuvenator on 3 people. They did lose a lot of it there. It's just clearing waves here. Clearing waves. All right, now we have an urn fight coming up. He's shoved this wave really far. This is what you want as Mirage. So you want pressure on one side of the map, TP to the other. And now somebody doesn't protect that purple wave. We're going to get their base guardians. Abrams goes and throws really hard here. For some reason, their team has a fixation with diving the Mirage. He has really good itemization against it with return fire, plus Scarabs healing him, Tornado knocking up, and being able to run away. Constantly kiting away in team fights. He plays team fights really, really well. And now you'll see here the power of Fortitude, his itemization choice. This item, I swear, is a lot better than people give it credit for. It just got buffed recently, and I don't see enough people running this item. As you'll see here in the fight, he's down to 1,000 HP. He has 2 options. If he doesn't have Fortitude, he could just sit here at low HP and fight it and probably die, or he can go all the way back to base, and if you don't have Zipline boost, it's going to take a while to get back into the fight. Watch how fast he heals with Fortitude here. He's out of the... He said, I'm going to wait for Fortitude here. So he needs to be out of the fight for 10 seconds. And then watch his health just juice up here. He's at 2,000. He gets headshot booster health too. And now he's right back at full HP and can be in the fight. And he immediately engages. And now they're going to pick up another kill. This is big because this staggers their respawns as well. So 2 of them are respawning in 30 seconds. They get the kill here on the 13,000 soul Kelvin. Probably running full support build. So the longer this Kelvin runs, the better it is. If you're Kelvin there, you want to die immediately. So now we have staggered spawns, 40 seconds, 40 seconds and 15 seconds. They're looking for another kill so we can stagger their spawns even more. The last thing that they need is this walker here. He was trying to steal their jungle there, but his teammates wouldn't come over. Just farming jungle. Farming. Going back buying crippling headshot. Reducing their resistances a lot. Ooh, selling stamina. Yeah, I guess I would rather have enduring speed too. All right, this right here is very interesting. They have 2 people on the left side. They have 3 people on the right side, blue. The enemy team tries to come over and fight yellow. They want to take this walker. They get the kill on the warden, but they don't have the creep wave. The lane is so far pushed up here, and there's a full creep wave as well. So they defend this with 2 players. Geist is very good at clearing waves. I wouldn't say that Mirage is the best, but they just have to play super defensive here, blow up creep waves, and this whole time their team has massive priority on the rest of the map. They have bridge buff spawn, they have earn pressure as well. This is really good macro play. Great talent on the enemy team does get the left bridge buff. Nothing you can do about it. So the enemy team got a kill on the Warden in the yellow lane, but it didn't lead to anything at all. It was inconsequential. That's a massive word for my brain size. Wow. Buys Berserk here as well. And then he just sits in the lane a lot. They have the urn here. Their lanes are shoved on yellow and purple. They have to fix these. He goes and fixes them. The urn's in the enemy team's base here. The only wave that we have pushing is purple. We have 3 out of 4 of our waves pushing. We're going to fight this. This is something we set up. He comes in. He gets a double tornado here. Throws the decay on the Shiv. Doesn't pop his... Now he pops his return fire. Could have did it earlier. He actually gets the crippling headshot heal as well here. They just pop the dome. Nothing going on. Infernus stun come through. They don't do enough damage though. They're so far ahead here. It's a 24k gold lead. Infernus pops Astral Shift. He misses the tornado. Maybe in your head, we can do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, and then, use it. Infernus dies through the wall to 7 balls. Character's really fun. Forehead. Now they go and take mid balls. Nothing really happens here. He's just zoning. Immediate decay again. Playing this game against players that really know their itemization and multiple players focus on decay, it makes it extremely frustrating to play this game. Signed every Abrams player. Good mid boss. They have a massive advantage that they snowballed. The enemy team got the Rejuvenator, and somehow them getting the Rejuvenator through the game for them. Now they're just snowballing their lead. Bridge buffs come up. This is something you need to fight for. And the Shiv misses it. Shiv gets completely out of position. Nobody has grabbed the bridge buff yet, though. It is very important, guys. The bridge buffs are very valuable, okay? So they go for this. They don't get anything. They could have just got the bridge buff and ran away when the Shiv dropped, but they tried to get the kill on him, which is what I would have done too, probably. He hits a nice tornado. Pockets in that tornado. Shiv tries to run him down. He should be popping return fire already. He waits a little bit too long. But his teammates are helping him a lot. Kite and clear these people. He gets really caught out of position here fighting the Abrams. He's healing a ton. Crippling headshot. His Scarabs as well. Nice use of his tornado to get out of the Abrams ult, but he's just getting chased down. He parried a little bit too late. He does do a ton of healing, but Abrams finally gets him. He's constantly getting ran down in fights, though. On the first one, the Shiv, his teammates helped him peel a lot and secure that kill. But the second one, he was just way out of position and got soloed off to the left side of the map. But it's okay. He has Rejuvenator. He's already back up. Doesn't even matter. Now we have Bullet Life still as well. So he's going to be healing a ton. He has Crippling Headshot. You can see his healing right here, by the way. Whenever he shoots something. See this, his healing. Plus on top of Scarabs as well. So he has good sustaining fights with Fortitude. So if he lives through any fight with a resemblance of HP, and he can stay out of the fight for 10 seconds, he's going to be able to rejoin and constantly be an annoyance. Tons of sustain on this build. Also an upgraded spirit armor. Still tons of spirit damage in this game. I'm still kind of surprised that they nerfed weapon damage across the board. Spirit damage so strong. Doing nothing but farming here. As you'll notice in MOBAs, we're farming a lot. Bridge buffs are up. They immediately get it. Enemy team has earned, so we're going to fight for this because we currently have a roughly 30k gold lead. I don't think he does anything valuable here at all. He actually does get the decay immediately onto the Kelvin. This is an 18,000 soul Kelvin here. This is a high value target. That's like LeBron James getting hurt for the Lakers, that Kelvin dying. I mean, that is rough. He's just shooting. His teammate gets ulted. He gets punched in the face, but it doesn't matter because this game's over because they're up 40,000 souls. And they just go into their base, and that is the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned something and you become a better player. I do stream every single day, twitch.tv/THump. If you would like to come by, throw me a follow and watch sometimes. If you have more questions, I would love to answer them. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me how much of an idiot I am if you want to. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Have a good day. Later.